Woo!
Live on the internet.
interwebs.
On the interwebs. Yes, sir. We are returning to Arkham City, the city of the Arkhams, as you could call it if you wanted to.
Yep, a subset of Gotham City,
Yes,
which is
that's
simply
true.
Metropolis after dark.
Pretty much. But Metropolis, After Dark, like
All the time.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I just pulled my headphones out. Alright, now I can hear again. Yay. Alright, so let's get started here. Let's resume game. When last we left off, Batman was going after Penguin. Because he's trying to go after Mr. Freeze.
And I think you'd gotten rid of the three satellite things, right?
Yes, I'd gotten rid of the satellites and I'd gone inside and, oh no, I have the wrong costume. Oh well, I don't really care. I'll be fine.
Oh, do you got to do that thing every time?
Apparently. Oh, and I just went through the door that I didn't mean to go through. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, so we are Batmaning around, and this is
right,
actually...
the gladiator pit. We're actually already in there. We're about to hit the shark.
Yes. So for those that don't know, this is our third stream, of which you probably haven't seen any, because the first one had no audio, and the second one ran at about 10 frames a second.
We're still learning here, folks.
So we're doing this again.
Video, it's a live show.
This is try number 3. If you want to see Brian kick some ass in the challenge rooms, you can do that. That is on YouTube. You should check that out. It's fun times.
How'd that turn out? That sound okay?
Yeah, that worked.
Okay, cool.
That worked.
I can't wait. I will watch that for like 2 minutes just to make sure it's alright and I don't embarrass myself, and then I'll be good. Oh, that poor cop.
Alright.
Please, help me.
So we got a cop there. We're just gonna drop on the ice.
Did you ever read the I don't know, how much? I don't know how much of the Riddler stuff you've done, but there's
Not much.
there's a set of Riddler stuff that actually explains what happened with Penguin's eye. Is that
No.
in here? Is that only in the game?
Never read that.
Let's just copy that. What's this? Oh, that's all.
There's Batman being all Batman-y, punching through ice and everything.
Doing what Batman does.
That's right.
Yeah.
You should be safe here.
It's like, hey, you're frozen. Let me get you out of here.
By punching you.
Yeah. That's hey. In a world where punching does something,
Penguin froze him up.
like Batman punching stuff solves problems.
That is true.
And that's why the Joker gets away with as much as he does, because he just doesn't care if he gets punched.
That's, you know what? That's a really good point.
Yeah. Everybody else, they don't want to get punched. Joker's like, punch me, Batman.
That's right.
He's like that weird. He's like Bill Murray in Little Shop of Horrors, going in to see the villainous dentist Steve Martin, and he's just like, "Oh my God, hurt me." There's a crazy reference right there.
Yeah, I've never actually seen.
Oh really? Oh, it's fantastic. It is a really crazy game. Not crazy game. Crazy movie. Holding grudges. Is this it? Let's see. I'm currently in my game of Batman.
Nice.
And I'm looking for the story on why the Penguin has a glass bottle. It's for a monocle. Let's see here. That's Killer Croc. I know this is very engaging because we're both not talking.
It is.
But I swear this story is worth it. Family business? Is this it? No, that's Hugo Strange. What is this?
So, since we last played, I have done some of my own Batmaning around in some challenge rooms to try to get a little better at the game. is for twofold. It's all with the same goal, trying to make it more interesting.
Nope.
But one, make it a little more interesting so that if I'm better at the game,
If they're still
I can
alive, I'll find
more easily carry on a conversation. Also, it should be more interesting to watch me not suck. I would think, anyway. And I only have like 2 challenge rooms available to me. How do I get challenge rooms?
It's finding Riddler stuff. It's all tied to the Riddler trophies. So unlocking certain Riddler trophies, and finding certain things actually does unlock.
Gotcha.
Does unlock those. No, it's Batarang, buddy.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, you just gotta.
You would think with electricity.
It's just down,
I got it. We're cool.
Okay, all right. There you go. Bink. And so you'll pick this up and you'll see it'll say, like Riddler trophy found, and then most of the time it'll tell you, hey, you unlocked search and destroy. So that's a campaign. That's a grouping of challenge rooms that has other things going on in it. So they'll put in the campaign stuff. What they'll do is they'll say, okay, you have to do these 3 challenge rooms, and there are these effects that you have to use. So they'll give you like a list of effects, and between those 3 challenge rooms, you have to use all 3 of those. And some of them are really crazy, like you can't, if it's a stealth room, you can't use the gargoyles blow up.
Ooh.
Other ones are not so cool, or other ones are much cooler, where they're like, you move faster when you're crawling around.
Okay.
And there's even one where it's like any quick effects, like a quick batarang, instantly downs an opponent.
Interesting.
So that sounds like it would be something that would be pretty easy to get through a challenge room, but then you have to remember that you're not getting all the points for that stuff. So, okay, so one of the things that you find with the Riddler is called the Cobblepot feud.
Okay.
And it explains this feud between Cobblepot and the Waynes, which he kind of brings up when Bruce is first brought into Arkham City. Mm-hmm. You want to run and hide, go get out of there now. They will find you. Okay, so basically, once he founds, as it were, the Iceberg Lounge and makes that his base of operations, he starts running poker and gambling and all kinds of stuff in there. And so one night, he catches somebody cheating, and he starts to torture that dude in full view of everybody. Straight up just making him, like, to being real mean. Well, a friend of that guy grabs a beer bottle, smashes it on the table, and drives it straight into Penguin's face.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, now, I don't know why, but apparently the way the bottle went in is one of those, like, if he takes it out, it's fatal.
Okay.
So, I don't know what it's holding together, or even how that would work. But that's his, like, permanent monocle now.
I could understand, like, if he takes it out, it destroys his eye or something, but being fatal? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah. Yeah, being fatal, exactly. I think that other dude was just standing right there. And I don't even know how you got away with that and he didn't even see you.
I have no idea. But just like only getting
that's
charged...
ridiculous.
But just like getting charged $5 for Unfinished Swan, I'm not going to question it.
No, that dude was standing right there in full view. Wow. Okay, way to go, Batman.
Right. See, that's Batman doing what Batman does.
Yeah.
That right there.
Well done. I can't... That's exactly what he's supposed to do.
Exactly.
I saw you clear the room. It's awesome work.
Full view, you just smashed those 2 guys, and he's just like, whatever, what's going on?
Which, I thought that guy wasn't even there.
I've seen your father.
Like,
I figured you didn't
else.
see him, and that's the reason you snuck up on those 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, that dude's going to turn around, he's just going to shoot you. And nope, you got out of there just like nothing had ever happened.
That's right.
That's nuts.
You're safe now.
That is,
There are just 2 more
that's completely
we weren't
crazy.
accounted for.
Have you tried the ice lounge? Cobblepot like to take us in there to beat us up some more. If we're lucky, that's where they are. Hey, listen up. In case you didn't notice, Batman just saved our asses.
Have you tried the Iceberg Lounge? Oh God, shaky cam.
That's right. Trying to make this as much like the Bourne Identity as possible.
Oh,
Shaky
is
cam.
that what you're going for? The
yeah.
shaky cam? Okay.
That's right. I mean, couldn't you tell? It was
Yeah.
obvious.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's what it looks like. It's wow, 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 wow. Paul Greengrass is shooting this. I didn't know that. Okay. I believe that was the director of the Bourne stuff.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, maybe.
I'm pretty sure Green is in his last name because then he also did the Green Zone, I think. Also with Matt Damon. Did you ever watch the other
Green
Bourne movie?
Zone. The what?
The other Bourne movie, The Legacy.
I've not watched that one. Was that any good?
I didn't really care for it.
Okay.
It's
Apparently, they're getting ready to do another one with Matt Damon coming back.
That's what I heard, and I find that really weird. Like, I really enjoyed those 3 Bourne movies, but I
don't know what other story they have left to tell. Like, I'm all for like spy movies, and apparently they're doing a 5th Mission Impossible.
Right.
So, and the good part about that is apparently, was that? Yeah, I think it's Stephen Pegg is actually helping to write that one, so that can only turn out better.
Sure. That was... I really liked...
That 4th one was pretty cool.
Yeah, I really liked 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I think 4 was probably the best one since 1, which obviously 1 is the best, but 4 I found to be a lot of fun.
Yeah. You know what? 3 was actually really good too.
Yeah.
What's his name? He just
Philip
died
Seymour
recently. Philip
Hoffman.
Seymour Hoffman
Yep.
was a great bad
Oh,
guy.
And I just got eaten.
Yeah. Oh, okay. You got sharked.
Yep.
I'll see it in a second.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, I will. Oh, yeah. You just kind of jumped in there. That was nice. That was good. You're just showing folks what not to do.
Exactly.
Don't
This
jump
is
in.
a tutorial. This is how not to play this game. All right, let's go back to running. But yeah, 3 was a lot of fun. I think 4 was better in some ways, but yeah, no, it was 3 was good. 2 I can't say that about.
No, 2 was not good. And 2 was one that was supposed to kind of be good because that was like the whole like Super John Woo.
Mm-hmm.
This is supposed to be super action, and it really just kind of sucked.
It did. I mean, I think it all started with Tom Cruise having long hair. That was just a bad first taste, and then it never really recovered from that.
Totally. Okay. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Climb it. Oh, you gotta break through. Oh, he'll never catch us. We're on this side of the thing. He can't get through. So I don't know if you ever waited, but in that very first, in the first little like stealth area where Harley is, you know how they give you the option, you gotta hit the smoked so that they can't shoot you before they kind of split up, and you have to go and you run tests. You do your test like, hey, this is how you sneak up on somebody this way. This is how you do this other thing.
Yeah.
So if you just stand there and wait, the guys keep talking nervously, and they're like, why is he just standing here? What is he gonna do? And then one of them gets all like uppity, and he's like, he can't do anything. We've got guns. He'll be fine. We'll be fine. And one of the crooks is just like, yeah, that's right, because Batman doesn't just break out of impossible situations all the time. Sure. Yeah, whatever you say, man.
That's pretty funny.
It's like, yep, that's accurate. Totally accurate. This is the kind of thing he does.
Mm-hmm. And here, I guess we have the Joker's plan to take over Gotham.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah. This is probably Penguin's plan.
Yeah, or not Joker, Penguin. Yeah, because we've got some penguins over here. We've got some teeth.
Yeah, so what he's got here is most likely this is how everything breaks down. So you've got Joker's side, which is where you're standing right about where I'm watching you right now, which is the red stuff.
Right.
Penguin's obviously on the left. I believe the green stuff is the area with the bridges where he was blowing up stuff. And then the small areas at the top are probably like Harvey.
Yeah, we want you. Yep.
Yeah, that's Harvey.
Yep, that's Harvey.
So yeah, he's just got it broken down by supervillain. Because it's good to know where you stand.
Absolutely. So the first time I played this, I walked around this room for a really, really long time, not realizing that Mr. Freeze was in there. Oh,
really?
Yeah. I could not figure out what to do. I was confused.
Yeah. I thought this was one of the best little catches that they do, where you go to blow up that wall, and one of the Abramovich brothers is like right there.
Yep.
Like ready to just tear into you.
And this one's got a sickle.
It's great because it makes you think that that's
thing.
what you're gonna do, and then he's like, "Yup, hey, I'm Russian and bad. Look at me." And these other guys are just like, "Yeah, we're right here. Hey, we're here too." So the thing you want to do with this guy is you want to jump. You want to hit him and jump over him when he's about to swing.
Okay.
If you double jump over him, you don't even have to worry about it. Yeah, you're paying way too much. Other guy, yep, nope. Start jumping. You're not jumping.
No, I'm not.
Nope, you got to jump over that. Yeah, that guy, go, and you just beat down, jump. So he turns around. Yeah, don't stop to counter. As soon as you jump over him, anybody who's hitting you automatically has to stop because you've initiated a dodge move.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'm doing terrible at this.
It's alright, you get it. Bam, perfect. Yep, yeah. You're going for those counters, you don't need them.
Yep.
There you go. Go, do it. Yep. Jump again. Yep.
Alright.
Bam. I wish they would have come up with a new move instead of just the normal takedown he uses on the super tall guys.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, it works, whatever.
Get that Titan sprayed in my face. Gotta have that stuff.
I'm surprised when it explodes, like he's not affected in any way.
Right? And hackety hack. Yay! Batman can hack.
Yep.
So how was the
Joker's cure. Where is it?
Mr. Freeze DLC for Origins?
It was pretty standard. If you had ever seen the Mr. Freeze episode of Batman the Animated Series, it was exactly that.
Really?
Yep.
That was a great episode. I mean, that was...
It was a fantastic episode. And so that,
They
that
reinvented Mr. Freeze with that episode.
Yep.
Like, all of that backstory with Nora Freeze and all that stuff, like, that wasn't there. They did that.
Oh yeah, no. They completely redid that character. But yeah, that it was all that.
Okay.
And the fight at the end was not as good as
I won't help you get your think about it, Victor.
the one where was not as good as when
If you're gone, what will happen to Nora?
Batman fights him in Arkham
game?
City.
Yeah.
Yeah, not at all.
Okay.
We are not.
And which is kind of unfortunate. It was still okay. Overall, though, there was a lot of technical issues with that one, where because of the ice and snow, the frame rate was just horrible flying around outside. They do have a couple new interiors that they want you to go to, like a couple other buildings in Gotham actually open up there.
Okay.
But you are limited to only half of Gotham City.
It's been a pleasure, Victor.
Which is the bottom half,
Okay.
and it's just
I'll get you your suit.
it's not great,
Gotcha.
which is really sad because that had a lot of stuff, and the new outfit, that really wasn't that great either.
So what does
they
the
had a
new
lo-
outfit get you or do?
It all it gets you is you are not affected by ice stuff, which there's a couple icy enemies with like beams and stuff like that, so you're not affected, and you can heat up your hands. So all the stuff that he does with kind of electricity in
Like
Arkham
shot
Origins,
gloves, yeah.
they're thermal gloves.
He does with heat now.
So he does it with heat now, which is really kind of lame.
That is. That's.
But you know what? That's whatever. That's fine. That's what they wanted to do. But it's just the rest of it is really kind of sad. That big outfit, they do a really lame explanation of why Batman is not any slower in it. But there's no new animations that go with it at all.
Really?
Yeah, it's all just same old song and dance, just like you weren't ever wearing anything, and the cape clips through it at multiple spots.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, it's nothing cool, and I was really kind of disappointed by that. It just like I think I rated it the same as I rated the regular game, Origins, and that was I think I gave it a 3 because it's a good game, but it's not compared to the rest of the Batman stuff. Even the Harley Quinn DLC that's in this game,
Right.
When I leave here,
like that's not the best, but I thought that was that was done a lot better. Which is sad considering the story that they had to work with that Heart of Ice story, which was great. And they didn't do anything different with it.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing though. I mean, as much as like the Arkham Asylum and Arkham City games have had in common with the 90s cartoon and various comics and stuff like that, they always either combine stuff in a different way or do a little bit different twist. But to do literally the same story from the cartoon,
exact same.
Yeah, that's a little sad.
Yeah, it really was. It was like, what, really? We're just going to do this again? And it's a great story.
It is.
But, even with stuff like with the Penguin, they did something a little different. There's a lot of things that they were able to kind of go back and make their own, and they did not make that their own.
Gotcha.
Oh, the boat pull.
Time to punch the Penguin in the face.
Yep. That's such a real cool, that's a very Batman-esque move.
Punching
Not
the
like
Penguin.
just not just punching the Penguin in the face, but disabling his thing from afar so that he thinks it's still gonna work, and then charging him when he does it and just laying right into him. Oh, hold on. Oh, good move.
Tell you what, Batman.
Holy crap. Okay.
I'll give you this one.
Sure, Batman.
Come and have a go.
Fuck, I just waited. Okay. All right.
What? You think you can beat
All right.
I need to
Yeah, you need to turn that off beforehand.
Come on.
That's what I'm trying to do that, but it's not.
You got so you aim it at him and you hold down the right trigger. Stop moving.
Tell you what,
Okay.
Please help us.
Gotcha.
Okay, so back up. Get out of there. Get out of there. Go back. Go back to the door.
It's okay. We're cool.
There you go. Okay, now
I thought,
you go punch him in the face.
I thought I needed to lock on to it with the left trigger, but you don't.
Yeah, no, he's already locked on at that point. Like normally, yes.
I can't guarantee that.
You're gonna have very little left for Solomon.
It's okay.
You'll be
We'll be fine.
okay. Mr. Grumpy.
I tried to help you, man.
You know, it's really kind of crazy how much better the lip syncing is in this game than Origins.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's such a little thing, but just with as much as you have like close-ups of people's faces, it's yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look so sad.
And there were some real great performances there, so it's real sad that it didn't that kind of stuff didn't carry over.
Yeah.
Like little quality touches let you know that it's not Rocksteady.
Right.
And that's really kind of sad.
Yeah, and I imagine that WB Montreal did not have the resources given to them or the time that Rocksteady had.
Yeah, probably.
So
They had to kick it out pretty quick. They used, they used a lot of existing stuff already.
yeah.
I don't know if you've ever seen the Robin stuff for Arkham City.
I have not.
Okay, he does most of the Deathstroke moves.
I found him down there.
His fighting style is very, because they both use a staff.
Uh-huh.
Comes in handy.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's so especially what's really sad is that in Arkham Origins, one of the DLCs is challenge rooms as Deathstroke, which is really cool. But it is quite literally like challenge rooms as Robin were in this game, which is just a wasted opportunity. He's got a couple extra moves that Robin doesn't get, just by virtue of his staff shoots and that kind of stuff. And everybody, for some reason, in that game, like the two extra characters, which are basically Deathstroke and then Bruce without the Batman costume, so like Bruce is a ninja.
Okay.
Everybody has the same kind of 4 moves. So in this game, when they did the DLC, both Robin, Catwoman, and Nightwing all have different move sets.
I know I was actually watching a video of some of the DLC. Apparently there's a mod for the PC version in which you can play the game with any of the 4 characters.
You want to jump when he does that.
And I assumed that it would basically just be, skins to look different than Batman, but, you still play as Batman. And I was surprised to find out that is not the case. I was kind of impressed with that.
Yep. No, they did in this game especially, they did a real nice job with that DLC. It's a little sad that the only story DLC they came out with was the Harley's Revenge. Mm-hmm. Because there's some that I really was hoping that they were going to do something Nightwing oriented.
Sure.
But even that one turned out okay, because the character stuff was so strong.
Sure.
And the way they do an interesting kind of time back and forth between Tim trying to find Batman after he kind of disappears a little bit, and then finding out what happened to Batman.
So do you play most of that DLC as Batman or as...
It's actually split half and half between Robin and between Robin and Batman.
Gotcha.
So you do there, the first probably like 10-15 minutes is Robin, and then it goes into why Robin is looking for Batman, and then so with the why Robin is looking for Batman thing, that's the Batman portion of that, and then you go back to Robin.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it's good, and it's more, Tara Strong as Harley. The Harley fight is a stealth room that's very similar to once you beat the game, you end up coming back in as Catwoman and having to take you have to take on Harvey in the museum.
Okay.
And that fight is extremely reminiscent. So the Harley fight is extremely reminiscent of the Two-Face stealth room. Which you'll get to. That is probably the single hardest stealth room in the game. This is such a great fight. Just the stuff they do with like his chest cavity, and then Batman just punching the living crap out of him, solving problems with his fists.
That's right.
No problem killing when he knows he's just gonna come back. It's like he's a zombie, it doesn't matter.
Oh, so apparently you can't do the bat claw on the big one.
Nope. You just gotta dodge. And then you proceed to punch.
Yep.
A lot. Oh man, that move where he just kind of flips him upside down, throws him on the ground. He's got some real great wrestling moves.
Enough. Freeze. Enough.
Of course.
Mr. Freeze just steps on his hand. Like, I am done with this crap. If you ever get the chance, like, I'm not telling you to do it now because chances are that's probably going to be pretty boring. But every little showcase in this room has Penguin dialogue to go along with it.
Creating an antidote to the disease that afflicts the clouds.
Nice.
Like, it plays a little recording explaining like what he's going to do.
Okay.
And at the back, there are two empty ones. One is for Batman and one is for Bruce Wayne.
Without it, it
Nice.
breaks down before
Yeah.
it can help its host.
I've seen this before.
Finding a suitable enzyme is not the only problem. It needs to be adapted, bonded to human DNA. That will take decades. Time, it appears you do not have.
What if I told you I know a man who's been exposed to that enzyme for centuries?
What man?
His name is Ra's al Ghul.
Bring him to me. All I need
So
is
we
a
jumped in and
sample
jumped out
his
of our chat.
blood. It is your only hope.
Whoever you were lost
Ra's al
episode,
Ghul is dead.
Then you
thank you for watching.
are doomed.
Not exactly. I need someone to tell me where the body is. Then I can go wake him up.
So,
Yeah, Mr. Freeze is such a cool character.
he is. Speaking of Mr. Al Ghul, head of the demon, have you watched the
I
latest
have.
episode of Arrow?
Yes, I haven't watched the new Flash yet, but I did watch the new Arrow because I had to find out what they were doing.
Yeah.
So I am really surprised that they're not using the Lazarus
I
Pit.
now have a trail right.
The producer has stated that they are in universe. Mm-hmm. I was really surprised
So
that they weren't using one for Ollie.
So I'm not convinced that they didn't. because, so spoiler alert to anybody that hasn't watched the newest episode of Arrow or this season or anything like that. We're going to talk about that in detail right now. So just mute us if you don't want to hear this. So I was sure that I was going to be one of 3 people that brought Oliver Queen back to life. And I was thinking, number 1, it would be his old friend from the flashbacks. Number 2, it would be Ra's al Ghul himself, who brings him back as kind of like a lackey.
Okay.
Because the Lazarus pits often have a
They have an
insanity
insanity effect.
Yes.
That's correct.
So, or the other one would be that Malcolm Merlyn is not satisfied that Oliver failed and brings him back to life.
Okay. All right.
So, at the very end, the way that Oliver comes back to life, and you see the wife of the guy. I don't remember her name.
I did.
And he says that he brought her here to bring him back to life. So, while
he owes that.
Right, I know he owes
but
it.
Then she's also shown herself to be... Like, they've come out and said that it was not they are not using the Lazarus Pit for Oliver.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's why I said that they've confirmed that there are Lazarus Pits in this version of the DC, the DC universe.
Right.
And that is how Ra's al Ghul has basically stayed alive for as long as he has.
Right.
But that is not what they use for Oliver. So
Oh.
No. So they use my guess is because she's shown herself to be proficient with herbs. And they've already shown that on the island, there was that herb that the Chinese guy used that cured things. Mm-hmm. So my guess is they're probably just going to go ahead and just introduce something like that.
Okay.
And that's probably what's going to do it.
Gotcha.
I was pretty impressed with like him kind of coming back, and their explanation for why he would have come back to do that, to break kind of the League of Assassins rule,
right,
and kind of risk his neck for that. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Sure.
I kind of would have liked that a little more stretched out, because now there's not a lot of tension in the flashback as to whether or not they rescue her, because now you know that they do.
Right.
But we'll see. Is there something else going on?
Yeah, and I was also hoping that they would draw out Oliver being gone longer.
Well, I imagine that they've still got a good couple of episodes on it.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's not...
Because next episode is going to be very Canary-focused, and then I imagine Ray's going to get his stuff up and running.
Sure. And so that means, I mean, he's not in Starling City, but still, I kind of would have liked him to, like, literally have been just gone, for a couple of episodes. I think that would have been nice. All right,
like, just not even show his stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they're never going to get away. You're not going to get away.
I know.
It's green. It's called Arrow for a reason.
I know.
Yeah. I think it's real interesting that they went, I want to see what they do with it.
All right, so what are we doing now? What am I doing? Oh, I need to follow the blood.
What do you got?
That's what I'm doing.
You do got... How many upgrades you got?
I think I have one right now, yeah. Let's see, I've already gotten the heat signature conceal. Got that. Bat swarm, free flow, power gadgets.
If you want armor, like, go for armor, but honestly, like, at this point, you're probably going to be filling out the gadgets pretty much, or getting the 2 combat upgrades. So it depends really where you want to go with it.
I think I'm going to go... So sonic battering will attract enemies to an area, right?
Yes, sonic battering will attract a single enemy. That is correct.
All right, let's do that.
That is a great setup tool. Especially when it comes to the challenge rooms. That sonic battering is so useful for setting things up.
Yeah, so I totally forgot about the blood that I'm supposed to be following.
Oh, yep.
Alright, there we go. Now we're back on the trail. Blood.
Yeah, running after the ninja. This is one of the appearances of Dick Batman. Where Batman's just like, I didn't ask for you to come here, Robin. You are flowing a bit better. You're doing good.
Thank you.
Yeah. I like that you go back to your classic end with the beatdown.
Of course.
But still, very nice. Very nice. 16? Okay. You're getting there.
There's nothing better than a good beatdown.
Yeah.
Yeah, Batman can be, kind of a dick.
Yes. Yes, he can.
That's Batman. But I mean, that's kind of a Superman thing too. They can be,
Is it?
well, not kind of insisting that he's right, and yeah, Superman can be a little bit of a dick that way as well.
Okay.
Superman's usually more a little bit of like a Boy Scout dick, though.
Yes.
That not necessarily that what he's doing
The only way I'm gonna
is
find that assassin is to locate more evidence.
like Batman he's confident that what he needs to do is what he needs to do, but Superman's what he's doing is morally right, and what other people are doing isn't.
I was gonna say, because Batman's move is the right move. It's just not. It's not always what everybody wants. You can always be sure that whatever Batman has planned, it is well thought out, well intentioned, and probably a little violent.
Yes, very true.
And there's not a lot of room for stupid in Batman's plans.
No. Did you ever read Identity Crisis?
I don't think I did. I might have read a synopsis on it.
So it was one of the.
Is that the one where he? Is that the last one? Is that the one where he shoots Darkseid?
No, that's Identity Crisis.
That's Final Crisis.
Yes. So Identity Crisis was a lead up
Great
to
move, that dodge.
Yes.
Fucking tags her. Perfect.
But Identity Crisis was one of the lead-ups to the second Crisis comic book series. So there was Crisis on Infinite Earths. Then there was Infinite Crisis, and then there was Final Crisis. But leading up to the second one, Infinite Crisis, there were several different lead-ups to it, and one of them was Identity Crisis, which actually revolves around a Dr. Light who has become a good guy. It is basically Batman's plan to use Zatanna to basically brainwash Dr. Light to be harmless.
Get to the hospitals and come back.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yes. I have absolutely not read it, but I read the synopsis on it, and that was one of the things that kind of got him not trusted amongst
Yes.
Like, so he goes ahead and he does that, and then they find out, or something along those lines, and they end up doing it to Batman, and then Batman just completely loses it.
Yes, pretty much.
And was that one of the things that led up to the whole Brother Eye thing? With him creating the satellite to kind of watch everybody, because his trust issues were bad enough already.
Yes, that is exactly it. And then also, there is an issue where Wonder Woman kills a guy, and it actually gets broadcasted on television.
Yeah, because Wonder Woman ain't got any of those proclivities. She's just like, yeah, we're done here.
Yep.
She has a sword for a reason.
That is right.
Did she cut a dude's head off?
Broke his neck.
Broke his neck, that was right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, completely just ends that guy.
Yep.
They say Batman's taking down the Penguin.
Do you think it's true?
Alright.
I hope you're doing your best here, Babs, because I just had a horrible
New voicemail from the Joker available.
actually die here tonight.
He's
Fortunately,
the best.
weighted in my favor, but just imagine how you'll feel.
I hope you're doing your best here, Bats. Because I've just had a horrible thought.
It's not good for you, you know. You'll have someone to go home to each
How you feel if I'm gone?
you drag across the rooftops. I need someone
It's not good for you, you know.
talk to. I don't think you do. It's sad, isn't it?
He's fucking Mark Hamill is perfect.
The great
Just
things.
perfect.
The great thing about these voicemails, though, is that they're actually like really true for Batman.
Yeah. Oh, Joker knows exactly what's going on. Knows exactly that. Like, if it weren't for the fact that he were a homicidal maniac, like if he could somehow control that urge, I almost no doubt that him and like the bestest of friends, because they are both insane.
They are.
Both insane. And he knows it too. He absolutely has Batman's number to a T out of everybody, and that's what makes him so dangerous.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's not what I meant to do. That would have been great. To dive straight down.
I'm heading underground. Below the
That's not
surface,
what happened.
Gotham's a maze of old steel and ironwork. My signal may get weak. Try and stay locked on.
Rerouting additional satellite coverage now. Good luck, Bruce.
I thought it was bad up there.
Oh, these sewers.
Cold, I'm wet, and I smell like I'm standing in something Brock left behind. You ever stop
I wouldn't even breathe.
He said it's a
I'm sorry, I don't dog sleep elsewhere. No, I had that. I had a friend. No, we told you about that. When she had
So I'm in a room right now.
Uh huh.
I don't understand this room. I just dropped down, and there's nothing here.
Oh, turn your stuff off. Turn your.
Oh, hey!
It's
Pictures
Croc's
of
room.
Croc.
Yeah.
Why does he have pictures of himself? That's a little weird.
That's a great question. I think this is the only way they could identify that this is the fact that, Croc was spending his nights here. My guess is maybe he was auditioning for something and those are his headshots. There's actually like a really weird, like 2 or 3 step process at one point where you can get Croc to show up for like a hot second. I don't know what it is, like offhand, but I have seen it happen before.
Okay.
Joker's got his crew moving through the sewers, hunting down what's left of Penguin's thugs.
Just break that dude's ankle. That's just mean. I think the move that they add in here with the line launcher, where you can kind of like almost like slow motion it and do multiple lines off the same thing. I think that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, don't go down. Don't go back there. Get out of here. Do not step on that. Get out. You do not have the appropriate equipment to do that one. You need the freeze grenades,
Gotcha.
or else you will not be able to breathe.
Well, I'm not there, so
Yeah, not yet.
all's okay.
Trust me, my first time through this, it was all like everything I saw, I attempted,
Like, ooh,
and I
let's go
probably
there.
tried that like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
Did not work. Not a good idea. Bam!
All the way across. Up on the bed, down on the floor. All the way across. What the fuck happened? This is somewhere between the 2-bedroom apartment and the townhouse. Go on, I'm sorry. Continue with your story. I'm so sure, but he used to jump from one bed, run all the way across the hall, jump up on the other bed, jump down, all the way back, jump up, all down, all the way back, like.
Yes, 25. Very nice. With free flow going on right. Look at you. I'm gonna feel real silly if you drop this right away after I've been giving you praise. Oh no, you got. Oh man, continued it all the way through. I'm proud of you, sir. Good job.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
Good job.
You're not good for that, man. No, I'm just being stared at.
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Protocol 10 will commence in 5 hours.
There's a door. Let's go through that door.
And he will lay on the floor next to it and put his head on the floor. Hey, you went down again, don't you?
The slide. Oh, back up. Slide. So when you are... Oh, okay. Yeah, you're going down here.
Don't need to go somewhere else?
No, you're fine.
Okay.
You're fine. When you're on your way out of the subway again, you can scan the Solomon Grundy poster for a free Riddler thing. Oh, whenever you see the teeth on the floor, you can batarang them, and that's part of the Riddler challenge too.
Just give me a minute.
Oh yeah.
I'll be all right.
Hey, wait a second. Why are you hurting, Batman? What is going on?
Batman doesn't hurt.
Yeah. Batman doesn't hurt. Batman no hurt. Batman, you just say like Ludo. Ludo sad. Batman no hurt. Yeah, I don't blame you, Metal Nightmares. I would have left for that joke too. I'm sorry. You're getting every so often you get somebody just popping in to check out what's going on. And I'm giving them horrible, horrible jokes. Ludo sad.
Oops. Oh.
Yeah, just the middle. And this piece is like comes out to the bed. It's right
It looks like
at
Joker is
this
sending
is
his
actually
crew down
shorter
to steal
than
weapons
your
off the
bed
Tiger
hangs off the
Guards.
bed.
That's not good. Those
But-
guys are armed with the latest military weapons.
Right, if it's inside the frame.
Stuff. Well, you know.
This is a great area you're about to enter into, the Wonder City.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But that way you'd be able to use that and have your bed with your frame because that was inside the frame. Yeah, that's the point of that.
Choke fun of.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, this is a neat little. This is, I think, in the one of the challenge rooms. I want to say it's one of the extreme rooms. You have to do this without getting hit.
Ooh.
So they have a special. It's called like no bullets, please, or something crazy like that. And you have to do like all these crazy things, like knock somebody over a rail with your line launcher, and then just do everything without actually getting shot once. Oh, and somebody. Oh, you got one of the scanners in here. Just in case you don't know, you can shoot that guy with your little electricity gun, and it'll disable the scanner for a little bit.
Oh. Nice.
Yeah. And he's over on the right hand side. He's that guy wherever you see that little sign coming from. Yeah, that's him right there.
Now.
What? Oh, now you're disabled, son. Sorry. Hey, man. Hey, where you at?
What's wrong? Too scared to show yourself?
You do a very, very admirable job as Batman, sneaking up on people and just taking them up into the roof.
Thank you. Well, it's these sections that. Oh.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you're a stealth dude through and through. Remember, there's a Titan box.
There it is. It's like I think I saw that. Where was it?
Yeah.
Alright, Miss Nurse Lady.
Hang on.
I like how the way Batman grabs everybody is just like, I don't know, it's kind of funny.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's very like
City.
I'm in
like
Arkham
Robin
City.
Hood-ish.
Yeah.
What the hell am I doing here?
And it doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl, he grabs them all the same way.
All the
He just,
same.
like, holds them really tight.
I woke
It's-
up in a building.
You know what that means? That means it's efficient.
Person in charge to try to fix Joker. Looks like you were unlucky.
That is the most efficient way to grab somebody if you're saving them
Is
with a
it wrong
grapnel
not to feel
gun.
bad about that? What now?
You need to stay here. Keep out of sight, and you'll be fine. I'll be back.
The little freaking nurse intern outfit.
Right, because nurses totally wear
me.
that kind of stuff
Totally.
all the
Stealing
time.
the weapons from
Yep.
Strange. Strange is giving Joker the weapons.
Are you sure?
Totally.
Of course you're sure. Why would...
This world is doomed. Cities like Gotham will grow into
Batman's dying, oh no!
continuing into the sky. The structures will grow to blot out the sun, and the people who live in them will be choked by the pollution they create. Eventually, when no
I mean, it wouldn't be a Batman game if Batman died, but how crazy would it be if Batman died, you know?
Yeah, right? So that's kind of the like maybe partial spoilers. So apparently one of the special versions of the game of Arkham Knight comes with a statue that says it's a Batman memorial statue. And so there were a bunch of people freaking out like, oh my god, they just revealed that they're going to kill Batman. And I'm like, number one, Batman's had statues erected to him before without needing to have died.
Right.
Number
Well-
two, you're not going to kill Batman. Like, it would be really, really flippin' interesting if that's kind of the direction that they were going to take. And maybe they'd end up doing something along the lines of like a, almost like the Rest in Peace Batman stuff, where they went with Dick and Damian. Mm-hmm. But like, holy crap. Yeah, that's not going to happen. They already said this is the last one they're doing.
Right.
Or at least this is the last one Rocksteady is doing.
Yeah, and I can only imagine that this is the last one Rocksteady's doing, not
Yeah,
the
no,
last art.
Sadly,
last
it's
art
not going to
game.
be the last one
No.
we'll see from W. I mean, I'm not going to say sadly because maybe the next group will do a better job with it than what we got out of Arkham Origins, as far as like gameplay wise, because the rest of the game was alright.
Yeah, and actually, it'd be kind of interesting if they gave Shadow of Mordor to WB Montreal, and then gave Batman to
if Monolith did the next Batman game, I'd be down with that. Like the more I think about it, the more we had that one conversation regarding the the Nemesis system in here.
Yeah,
that might be kind of cool.
I think it could work because I think somebody needs to work with the Nemesis system some more, because currently it only makes sense if if you can die, and obviously Batman can't die.
Yeah,
but there's got to be some other way of doing it, because if you're limited to just dying, then that really limits the type of games you can even use that system in.
Yep. Totally true. Yeah, you should be.
Yeah,
those ninjas. Yeah, so the ninjas have 4 swings.
So yeah, I'm not doing that takedown well.
No, that's it takes a lot of practice. You're better off just dodging them and then hitting them right when they're done.
Gotcha. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, see, I was actually thinking about games that could work with the Nemesis system really well.
Huh.
And several months ago, we mentioned that like an open world Wolfenstein with the Nemesis system could be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then I got to thinking about like other Bethesda properties and games that I want to be announced. And I'd really like to see a new Dishonored. And I think like a fully open world Dishonored with that system could be really freaking awesome.
That'd be neat.
Because I would like a new Dishonored game that has no direct ties to the first game. Like, I don't want to be Corvo again. I don't necessarily want to be in Dunwall.
You kind of want to be in that world, but not necessarily with what's going on there.
Right. So I think it'd be cool because we've already seen, basically Dishonored's version of London. Now let's see Dishonored's version of France or Italy or Africa or anywhere else, really.
Totally.
And so I think doing a kind of like fully open world where. How do I get to where I need to go? But do a fully open world where the outsider has marked you as well, and so you can't die. And when you die, you come back to a place where the outsider resurrects you, and the enemies that killed you then they advance in rank and everything. I think it could. It could actually be a kind of a direct correlation.
It's a really. I want to see what they do beyond just that stuff.
Oh yeah.
So now that they've kind of got like a base for how it's supposed to work, I want to see the next iteration of it.
Absolutely.
The assembled surveillance footage shows me where the assassin went. She must have been.
I still have to go back to that game and finish
I
some
need to find it.
finish some of that side
That
stuff.
was a great game, man.
Yeah, I really like that game.
So you got Sonic Batarang,
Oh,
Sonic
so just a
Shot Batarang, Lion Launcher type.
Neat
mode.
aside, since we were talking about Arrow, is there's actually an Arrow DLC pack for Lego Batman 3. And it's got Lego characters of like Felicity and Diggle,
It looks like
and I really want to buy it.
That's kind of awesome.
Yeah.
So this section right here where you counter the ninja and
Yes.
put her sword in the slot.
Yep.
I played that section with my friend a couple of weeks ago, and he just kept getting hit by the ninja, and was not countering well. It was really kind of funny to watch. And that's how Batman died.
You're right. I want to say I did when I was playing it on hard because they don't have the counter icon. That I had trouble once or twice getting that down.
Sure.
Bruce, you can hear me, can't you? You need to step into the light. Your father and I are waiting. We missed you so much.
It's a lie, Bruce. Don't do it. You know the light's not good for you.
We need you to do it, Bruce.
Batman doesn't go into the light.
Nope.
Anytime you hear anything about the light, it is a bad idea.
It's like they're in free fall. You need to find whatever you're looking for now.
How long have I got?
Oh, thank God. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. At this rate, I'd say minutes. Seriously, Bruce, you need to tell me what you want me to do. What do I get Robin to do? You know, if you don't...
I'll make it.
Chamber of the Demon. So, I got a question for you.
Uh-huh.
In the Nolan Batman verse, they
Yes.
pronounce it Roz. In
Roz.
Arrow, they pronounce it Roz. In the
In
cartoon,
Batman the Animated Series, it was Raish.
as well as here, is Raish.
Yes.
What do you subscribe to?
Listen to my voice.
I was always a Raish person until they started doing it Roz, and then so many places did it as Roz, I kind of accepted that. Both are apparently correct. It sounds weird when Kevin Conroy says anything other than Raish,
How did you find
so I absolutely accept. Like I can go back and forth with it now. It's fine.
Okay.
I would say probably most often, if I'm just talking to somebody else about it, it probably comes out as Ra's al Ghul.
Okay.
You didn't
Actually,
so
I was
rest
trying to find out what the proper
after that
name
night
for
we
that
spent
is,
in
because Ra's al Ghul or Raish al
could have
Ghul, or
just gone.
however you want to pronounce
I'm
it,
not
is
here
supposed
for
to be
you.
Arabic for
Where's Raish?
the demon's
Dead
head.
again.
Mm-hmm.
I need
And so I actually used Google
Only a
to
true success I saw
translate
before the Great Depression.
the demon's head
My father
into
always
Arabic.
Uh-huh.
And the
Did not
second
have
part,
a
Man,
so it translates the first part of his name as Raish, like two
Okay.
syllables, Raish. And the second part is nothing even remotely similar to Al Ghul. So
Yeah.
I don't know what
your
that is.
face.
That's kind of comic booky.
What happened?
Yeah.
I'm here to take my place at your side.
So I think Al Ghul is just like Ghoul is similar to,
Why should I trust this child?
you know, ghost or demon,
Yeah.
or whatever.
Does it look like I have a choice?
Are you
But
prepared to
but yeah,
take
according to Google Translate, that
You
first
must
part
show
would
me
be
what it is
Raish
to
al
take a
Ghul.
life to save
That
a
would work
life.
too.
So,
I'm ready.
but
That's a lot closer to Raish than
Then let the
It is, yeah.
trials
yeah.
commence.
it's actually kind of a combination of the two, because you have the Ra of the Ras,
Yeah.
but then you also have the
Thousands
Ish of
warriors
the
have fallen in
Raish.
pursuit of the demon. Would-be successors have
I-
proven to be nothing more than
I actually
children
forgot that the comic book, or not the comic books, the cartoons, did it as
seen
Raish. And
Yep.
the first time I heard the name in here, after having watched the
Destiny will
Nolan
decide
movies
your
and
fate.
heard Raish, I was kind of
You
like,
won't
oh,
fail.
whoa, that's
I have heard
weird.
these words 100
Yeah.
times. Let us hope you
So-
are correct. Your journey begins through this.
So I really want to know, why is there a Lazarus
Let's get
pit
started.
underneath Gotham
Are
City?
you sure, Bruce? Only
They're
one
everywhere.
man has passed this ordeal.
Are you trying to talk me out of this?
They're quite literally everywhere. Batman actually in the
When the blood of the
depending upon the continuity, Batman actually has one in the Batcave.
Of course.
Always.
Then may
So
the spirits be
how
kind.
is Ra's al Ghul the only person that has them, or uses them?
For a long time, probably because he protected the knowledge. Because he knew what they were doing, and then being the fact that he was going to, live forever, he made sure that whoever else knew about it was either 100% under his wing or dead. Unavailable for its use.
Let's drink this. So, are we drinking Lazarus Pit juice? Are we drinking Ra's al Ghul's blood? What's going on?
At this point, you're probably... Yeah, at this point, it's probably Lazarus Pit juice.
Your next task is simple. Follow me through this world.
Who knows? It may also be... Raish may already have so many things in his... so much stuff in his blood that it's like... he's just drinking part of it will affect him. Like mushrooms.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't put anything past him. But, all I know is that it's kind of psychedelic in here.
It is.
And it makes them better for a little while.
From the evil that is destroying it.
Not a big fan of this voice for Ra's.
Oh, this voice actor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. I really like the one from the...
Animated series?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, just some time.
I love the way that guy said detective.
Mm-hmm. And I hit the ground.
Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, yeah, you, slid into the ground. You tried.
I did. I thought I was going to make it, and then I didn't make it. So we're going to dodge the ground here. And
Ground dodging.
Yep. There we go. There we go. We got this.
Oh yeah, that was a nice ground dodge. Okay.
Goodbye, sign people.
You the one I have
Goodbye.
searched for, detective. The one to succeed me.
Yes, of course I am, Roz. Who else would it be? Come on. Seriously.
Yeah. I will throw a ton of quick batarangs at you.
I don't trust him,
I don't blame you. Second start of the right and straight on till morning.
To live for 600 years. Imagine the good that you could do with
Yep.
such
Yep.
a
I'm
gift.
tired of this. Let's get through this.
This fight is crazy.
And I died.
Aw.
I didn't dive enough at the first.
Oh, okay. Oh, you didn't get enough height. Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Right to the bar. Oh, ooh. I blew up too.
I can see your body is becoming weaker.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The small quantity that I have allowed you to drink will only keep you alive for a
Ooh,
few
cutting a lot of these real close.
Trying to.
Making this entertaining, sir.
That's right.
decisions.
Point. Die. It's not dying. Why isn't he dying? He's already dead.
Yep, go, 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 go. Get it. Already got it.
time to face me in person.
Better be.
Complete this final challenge.
He said.
Blood of the
He said it's time to face him.
Oh yeah,
of
you know.
eternal life.
All he wants him to do is be the heir. Got a great life set up. Just won't kill nobody.
Nope.
You have done well, detective. Now, come and find me. Collect your reward.
You did it.
You sound surprised.
Of course not. I always had faith.
Where's Raish? I need to see him now. I'm running out of time.
Your final challenge
Hi,
awaits
Talia.
you through this door.
You lied to me?
I pray
Of course I
that
lied to
will
you.
be kind.
I ain't gonna kill nobody.
That's
I
right.
ain't even gonna kill your dad. And I probably should have, like, years ago.
Mm-hmm. Of all the people Batman should probably just have killed, the Joker and Ra's, like
Father.
two people that do just a whole lot of damage and
Yeah.
just always keep coming back.
For your final challenge.
Yep.
Kill me. Replace me as the head of the demon.
It's a great scene, though.
Destiny.
I will never kill. Not even.
I don't know. Now, I don't know why this Lazarus pit
I needed a
is
separate
activated by
blood.
electricity.
This was the
Right.
only way.
Allow
That's
me
kind of. I always thought that was a little weird.
use
I-
my sword.
I imagine it's kind of like a Frankenstein-y thing because he
Yeah.
doesn't they don't turn on electricity to bring him back. When he falls in, it somehow
It's just there.
draws electricity to it or something.
Yeah, no.
Splash. Zap. Yeah, electricity just makes things more fun anyway.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I can go with that explanation of things.
I remember being kind of freaked out by the cartoon where Roz comes back to life and jumps out of the pit and grabs Talia.
Yeah.
And then it's like, to be continued.
I was like Ubu, like I forget which episode it was, but that he had a dude that followed him around.
Mm-hmm.
And like he got all up in Batman's face at one point and like hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And Batman's like, "That's one." And later on in the
Yeah.
episode, it was like he hit him a second time. He goes,
That's
"All right, that's two." And the third time, he catches his fist, and it's
Yep.
like, "We're done with this right now."
Yep. And then he just like grabs the fist and
Yeah.
just like cracks it.
Yeah. There's a neat almost like an Elseworlds where DC and Marvel kind of get together,
Okay.
and it was Batman and the Punisher,
Okay.
and so Batman was tracking the Joker and ends up in an alley. The Joker evades him and ends up in an alley, and like the Punisher is in there, and the Punisher is about to put a bullet into the Joker, and Joker's like, "Batman, where are you?" And Batman comes in and kind of like pushes Frank out of the way and is like, "No, we don't do that here." And Frank turns around and like punches Batman like square in the face, and Batman almost like Undertaker cold takes it and just looks at him and goes, "Fine, you get one." And Frank goes to hit him again, and Batman does that same kind of catch of the fist, and he goes,
Yeah.
"I said one." Yeah, okay, so you want to run around in a circle,
Okay.
and do a dodge roll every time one of those things come around. So you see how it spins?
Yep.
You want to run the direction opposite of the spinning, and you only want to do the quick fire when you see a hole.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to do like 3 or... There you go. He's going to jump at you, and you just do a whole bunch of counters.
We are fated to rule this earth, to wipe it clean of the scum of humanity. Only we can do this. My father is old. His time is over. Ours is just beginning. Take his blade. Kill him. Accept your destiny.
This is one weird family dynamic, you know?
Accept our
Oh, yeah, for real.
They're
You
kind
know
of
I
messed
can't
up.
do that, Talia.
Then, beloved, you will have to die.
Accept your destiny. Be my husband.
And together we will rule this world as husband and wife. Search your feelings
Ridiculous.
and know it to be true.
That's right, you know it to be true. Lots of blocks, lots of blocks.
You cannot beat us. You cannot defeat us. You cannot beat us.
Lots of blocks, lots of blocks, lots of blocks.
Our numbers are too great. You cannot defeat us. You should have joined us. You should have joined us.
Yeah. Lots of... Oh yeah, this big sand demon Roz. There you go.
You should have joined us.
This is so freaky. Bam. Get him. Yep. Bam. Go claim your beatdown.
Forehead to the sword.
Yep.
That would hurt.
I imagine it would.
What are you doing?
Listen to me, detective, and listen well. You
I imagine it
kill
would.
me. You will lead the League of Assassins, because if you do not join us, I will kill the only person you have ever loved.
This wasn't part of the plan.
I kind of like how this is almost an homage to the Batarang from Batman Returns, where he punches in all the the 3 guys or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, with the remote control.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, it's also a neat little callback to the to his takedown in Arkham Asylum of Victor Zsasz.
Right.
When he does that, he's just behind the corner, and he hits him with that. Yeah.
You should have killed me.
He just pulls blood out of that. That had to hurt.
What kind of a man sacrifices his own daughter? And you lied to me. I thought you loved me, Bruce. I thought you were ready to join our crusade.
Talia,
Don't. You two deserve each other.
Yeah, one, I feel sorry for Batman here, but two, Tal's a little crazy because she's putting Batman, who lied about being willing to kill somebody in order to save Gotham City, versus the guy that just tried to kill her. Yeah, she's elevating those two things of being equal kinds of betrayal.
Yeah.
think about it. If you're
Like, honestly, like, maybe your priorities are a little messed up here.
Right? It's like, you tried to kill me, but you lied with good intentions.
Yeah.
You bastard. Yep. Alright, well, we made it out of there alive. Batman is sort of healed right now. And,
enough.
Yeah, enough
for the moment.
Enough to keep going.
Yeah.
So,
that actually plays kind of into the last ending part really well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I said we probably should call it a night here. And we will reconvene in a week or two. We'll play some more. Hopefully this recording actually went properly, you know, the way
I
it's
hope so.
intended
I think this
to,
is really good.
with audio and, you know, all that kind of good stuff. That would be great. If it's not, then we'll survive. We'll do it again.
We'll get it eventually.
We'll get there. Figure it out. But well, Brian, thank you for joining me here tonight to play some Batman. And
I told Raish to shut his pit down.
we will be back. We'll play some more Batman
Raish is addicted
sometime
to the
later.
pit. I've given him
So
one
I think
chance to
I may
break
actually
that
play a
addiction,
little more
or I'll
here
get back to do it
to
myself.
just get some
To
Riddler
get out of
challenges.
Wonder City.
Yeah, get out of Wonder City and then get some Riddler challenges because I want to do some more challenge maps because I'm actually starting to get almost good at the game, and that makes me a little excited.
What's happening there?
Apparently ladders are giving you trouble.
Yes, hey, ladders are the bane of Batman's existence. That's why he has a grappling.
That's right. That's exactly why he has a grapple hook.
He doesn't need batteries.
Yep,
Or
yep,
not
we
batteries,
get
he doesn't need ladders. Anyway, okay, that's enough. We're done here. Thank you, everyone. Good night, and yeah, we'll be back.